The title and theme of my exhibition is Despair and a Glint of Hope. I believe that art is a way to express and pursue hope when facing the feeling of despair, which is also my artist statement. This theme is personal yet universal. Hope and despair is very easily felt by every person. That is why it can be universal. Personally, when I feel down, I sometimes draw to relieve the stress, making it my hope. Hence, by drawing this theme, I wish for the audience to feel and notice that in every hard time, there is hope and solutions. And people do not need to worry of being completely overwhelmed by the darkness and hold on to that light of hope instead. This artwork is a collage and it displays the existence of hope, shown by the appearance of dawn inside a person's mind. Dawn is the time of the day that symbolizes hope and a new beginning. The face of the person is torn down on the head and eyes to show the inside of the person's head. The purpose is to properly show that the mind of a person in despair can also construct the concept of hope. I also add black liquid as the tears of the person, and it symbolizes darkness and despair that is felt by the person. This artwork is deeply influenced by another collage artist, Adam Hale, that usually leaves the background empty and makes the composition not too crowded. I think how he arranges his collage is of my liking, so I tried to implement that in this artwork. The next artwork is a digital piece. It tells the story of a person of despair that is reaching out for hope in order to be free from the darkness that holds her down. The person at the center is a representation of a human who lives and is bound by despair, shown by the rope-like object at the bottom and the dark background. The key shines and spreads light as it represents hope. Through the contrast of the light and dark colors, I wish for the audience to feel the emotion and fascination towards the light. This is because I want to focus on the view of hope in this artwork. This one illustrates the relief of being able to throw away the mask that is worn to follow the social standards and finally show the true self. It is inspired by the social standard issues that I often see and personally experienced. I realized that many people experience it, aware of it, but cannot overcome it. The mask in this artwork refers to the fake self that is presented to the society. The threads represent the pressure created by the society, and the scissor indicates the braveness and courage of cutting off those threads and finally breaking free. And last, the colors presented on the skin shows the relief of showing the true self. Through the artwork, I hope to convey that finally showing your true self will not throw you to regret, and on the contrary, you will be glad and happy that freedom of expression is finally on your hand, and the threats that hold you down will disappear. This shows the hope of being free from social pressure, which is perceived as despair in this issue's point of view. The last one is a lino printmaking. It shows hope in the middle of despair. The upper box displays the nighttime, and inside the two circles is a forest of dried trees, and in the middle of the two circles are raindrops. These three represent despair and sad emotions. The dried soil at the bottom represents a condition where everything is hopeless and it is impossible to survive in it. Even so, there is a flower that successfully lives through it. The flower is an iris flower, and it symbolizes hope. This artwork is influenced by Alphonse Mucha's artwork and Art Nouveau that often displays circles, patterns, and symmetrical composition for the background frames. I admire Mucha's beautiful figures and neat patterns that he used in his artwork. Therefore, I decided to try drawing those kinds of patterns on my artwork. Thank you and enjoy the artworks.